Him. Hello, konnichiwa. Hola, hola everyone. Welcome to the stream. Day 2 of birthday week. Let's go. My name is Leo. I'm your resident zombie vampire singer and professional simp. And today we're gonna be playing Slay the Princess, which is a game I've been extremely excited about ever since it came out, but I hadn't had the opportunity to get until very recently. So yeah. I am actually going in basically completely blind, because I know the only thing I know is that it has a lot of endings. Other than that, I'm completely blank as to what those endings are, what the story is about. So let's take a first dive in together, shall we? So I decided to like leave the screen to this because I think this is important. Content warning. Also, I like the claw. This is a horror game and it is not intended for all audiences. Please visit the website blackstabbygames.com if you need a full list of content warnings. I personally did not check it out because I just installed this last night, so I guess we'll find out. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. So if any of you ever have any trouble with any of these things, please let me know so I can adjust the things, but just be mindful that this is a thing that can happen. And whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. A very tragic one apparently, because what is this? Why is she chained? Why does she look so sad? Alrighty, so let us just preferences. Display Windows fine. Oh, by the way, I haven't seen if this is properly adjusted, like the game. Let me just check this. I think it's fine. Yep, it's just the right size. Flickering images, it's on. Advanced, nope. On boil effect. I don't know what that is. Quick menu. Unseen to. I think everything should be good. Even the music, I don't think it's that loud. But please let me know in chat if you can. How do you feel about the music? Oh, that was starting changing music. Controls. Enter advanced dialogue. Space. Advances dialogue within selecting choices. Huh. Arrow keys navigate the interface. There's a lot. Okay. Okay. Quick save with F5? Can I change that? I don't think so. Can I? Mouse. Left click. Okay. This is better for me. I was like, why are there so many keys? If this is supposed to be like a sort of mission level. Okay. Let us begin then. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
Voice acted. Nice.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, I can. Oh, very interesting. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, so I am the... Okay. So I have to kill the princess for some reason. Explore... Oh, these are my options. Okay. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked out? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Oh, there are a lot of choices. Oh man. Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to up my mud. Viva la revolución! Viva la revolución! Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Can I just leave? Can I save? Save here, thank you. Alright. Man, okay. Lots of options. I've always wanted to up a monarch. So these also make you like explore, huh? But the others don't. I think I'm more curious about this. Because I don't know who the princess is, so I can't really talk about like maybe her intentions, but What do you mean by the end of the world?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oh
You have to put
no!
an end to her.
What a shame! But how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Source, trust me, bro. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's... Okay, this is the same as before. Seems kind of bad. Can someone else do this? I'm not doing this. I'm okay with the world ending. Reward. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Thanks for telling me what to do. Alright. Do you have any evidence to back this up? But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you can... Cause I kind of feel like answering this one, but at the same time I don't want to commit to actually not being able to do it. So how can a princess locked away in the basement end the world? Could be an option, but if she's like a sort of witch or eldritch being, she very much probably could. But then why doesn't she free herself if she's so powerful? How can a princess locked away in the basement?
Linger on the specifics.
But
You
why?
have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all
Who's
counting
we
on
are
you.
all? I don't see anyone around here. I just see trees. Can someone else do this or get this? Have you considered? Okay, so these are the same options. So, viva la revolución. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it?
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value.
What
to
about
society.
fishermen, though? Fishermen provide food. Alright, so I guess I could choose either of these to continue forward then. So I'll only continue to the cabin. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Maybe I'll slay her. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I have the chance to meet her face to
I guess
face.
we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself
Will it though?
out.
Since I'm already predisposed to the fact
Then
that she's
each and
supposed
every one of us is doomed.
to be like this evil
So sure, go
whatever.
talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
You're still very nonchalant for
You make your way up the short
being
path
desperate for
the
me to kill
cabin.
her though.
You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What is voice of the hero, and why does he have voice acting as well? Is it like my moral compass or something? Proceed into the cabin. And she's just in a cabin like this. How is she being held prisoner?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Oh, this
the air is
gives
stale
me
and
creepy
musty,
vibes.
and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
A pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, so I need to grab it in order to kill her. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Oh, and now my hand. Oh, so this is my. I thought it was like a clawed hand, but apparently it's like my glove from my armor. And now that I've grabbed the blade, it has. Ooh, it like the animation of, or like the position of it changed, and now it's grabbing it. Interesting. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement
like
creaks
this.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and
Hint
damp,
of rot.
a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Oh.
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Is that what you want to make me think?
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Oh no.
Who's there?
Oh no, she doesn't
She
have a pretty
sounds
voice.
dangerous.
Yeah.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Why do I feel like that's actually... This is the voice of the hero, this is not the narrator.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
How do you know that? Hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. I'm kind of inclined to just... I kind of want to be serious about it and be like what a normal protagonist would do. But like, hey, I think I'm here to kill you. It's kind of... I kind of want to go through with this.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay.
Job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
I think I just did myself. Well, it's whatever.
You walk down the stairs
Hold
and lock
on.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so pretty though. By the way, let me check something. Is my chat working? I don't know. Anyway. Oh. There it is. Okay, so let us continue. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. Oh yeah. Again, if she's as dangerous as he's saying she is, I think she could easily get rid of all this, right? Like if she is powerful enough to end the world, then a cabin, like being locked away in a cabin, doesn't really sound to me like a proper way to stop her.
She's
But whatever.
so coldly beautiful.
Right?
Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Like focus on the important part.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yep. What? No way, why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. I mean, at this point, I think I've already endangered myself enough. Even though I really want to be like, I haven't decided yet. Like I'm the Grim Reaper, but he did say that the more I talk to her, the more I give her the opportunity to end me. Haven't decided yet. Still your nerves and stuff forward. Haven't decided
How
yet.
about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
I don't think so, miss.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
No.
Don't you dare.
Don't you
It's
dare.
fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming.
Isn't very becoming of us. A knight or hero, whatever. Tighten your grip. I'm not dropping the knife.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
Like, I'm not stupid. I just want to see what she'll do.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you?
She's
scared
not even
of me?
pretending, huh?
Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Now I kind of don't want to.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
You're not going to intimidate me into not
She's
approaching you.
If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she's in bluffing? What if she kills us? I mean, whatever. Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Slay the princess.
Doubt,
Oh.
unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
No. Wait, what is my arm? Why do I... What am I? I thought I was a knight, but no, these are actually claws. Huh.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your
Ew.
jaw. It feels like you've been
She's
hit
strong.
with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
I don't like that.
Holy shit, that hurts!
You
But
think?
she's unarmed. The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
She's very pretty though, I can't be mad at her.
The blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Okay.
We can still turn this around.
How? Huh? Flee and lock her in the basement. I don't think that would be... Oh, and now my knife has blood. I mean, I'm committed at this point. Just finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either.
Yay.
Excuse me? You think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Oh my goodness.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
Yeah, I don't like your descriptions, man.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Is her heart really there? Shouldn't it be like around here? And no, that's her right side. So around here, like more to a little to the left, like the game. Just saying, like I don't think this is her heart. It should be like around here or here.
Oh.
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
she's so pretty. I like her crown as well.
This was fun.
Was
The
it?
princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
Wonder what?
do you really think this is the end?
No, it was way too
But you don't have
quick.
time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Of course, of course. I'm having a slight suspicion that something's going on with my, not OBS, but with my YouTube studio, because there's something off about it, but whatever. You don't have to watch everything is alright. You die. The end. Oh, chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that
The music
cabin
changed.
is a princess.
So, So I died, but we started in chapter 2 instead of resetting to chapter 1 for some reason.
You're here to slay her.
Yep.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world. Well, yet the world did not end when I died. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Proceed to the cabin, turn around and leave. Ooh. Okay, no. Hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Really, now?
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Well, damn.
That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin
And now,
winning.
now it's not voice of the hero. Now it's voice of the stubborn.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Really, now? Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Or just proceed to the cabin?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Okay.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I tried to slay her, you know, it just simply gave away my plan the first time, sorry.
We did our best with the information we were given. And we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
So she has to die, but not me, or what?
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Did they?
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Kind of?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
So this is like a sort of multiversal thing? Maybe? I am very confused. Hold on, let me just adjust the webcam. There we go.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
They died? I don't know. I don't even know if there's anyone around. Here, I just see trees. All I see are trees. Every time I dare to close my eyes. Anyway,
Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. Couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Okay. Let's talk about this princess. I kind of want to. But I don't know.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. We killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world? To quote you from the last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with a... that is a very accurate... like, that is a very good question, actually. Who locked her in that basement? What is this place? Why was she able to beat me, like, with her bare hands?
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Are you sure about that? Okay, we killed each other last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
If she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. Oh, this is maddening. Why do you keep asking
Shut up,
questions?
voice of the stubborn. This is not a time to not ask questions.
Getting the full picture of what's going on here.
Yeah.
Sure there is. It's It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
No one asked your opinion. You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me? Who locked her in the basement? What is this
People
place?
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate
What is people?
things.
Which people? When? Why? If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me?
Everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Is it really
What else
very
would we
simple?
even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
Are you sure about that?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this.
Oh
but
my god, no, I'm
it's
the
because
chosen
you're
one.
special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
It's because I'm special. Oh.
I didn't know.
We're
you were
not, we're
special.
not. She's just
Yeah,
trying to.
I like the sound of that. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because no one else wants to do the job?
Great. Now, if
I
you
don't believe
mind,
you for a
the
second.
whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Mm-hmm. Sure. What if I just turn around and leave? Kinda want you to just turn around and leave. Proceed to the cabin. Alright.
Warning. Before you go any further.
Now what?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat.
This is not about her fists, voice of the stubborn.
Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Okay.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Sure.
Crystal. Let's just get on with it already.
Proceed to the cabin.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
Huh.
Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
It didn't used to be like this on the inside. It used to be made of wood, not out of rock, and it did not have a mirror, and the doors weren't this fancy.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea. Let's get moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I wonder what happens if the first time you don't take the blade and you just get in there. Approach the mirror. This whole cabin is different than the last time. Didn't see anything about the mirror in the wall. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Yeah.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I'm kind of scared.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What am I? I'm more curious now about what am I rather than what the princess is. Yeah, there was this.
Now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it.
I really want to strangle the voice of the stubborn. I really do. Just take the blade, it's fine.
You take the
He will
blade
tell
from
us
the altar.
that we're
It
crazy.
would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright. Enter the basement. That was my dog coughing.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at
Hello,
your sides
Geeksan,
and
welcome.
tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive. with an almost
Welcome, by the
sulfuric
way.
odor to it.
Did I say
If the
welcome?
princess
I'm
lives
like,
here,
I'm very
slaying her would
lost.
probably be doing her a favor.
It's all rocky now. Sulfuric odor. Are we like under
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger?
Oh.
Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Are you like a dragon now, ma'am?
This isn't what she
If
sounded like
so-
last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Oh my gosh. You want to do what to the narrator? No. I'm not about the narrator. I'm like if the princess is a dragon, we're gonna have a problem because I like dragons. But I don't want to kill the narrator. I want to kill the voice of the stubborn. I want to choke them like because they're annoying.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Okay.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess
She
comes
didn't
into view.
look like this last
A
time.
large
Was she a
shackle
demon?
leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall
Yup.
without a second thought.
Yup, exactly my thoughts.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here.
So she
Good to see that
remembers.
death doesn't stick for either of us.
Huh.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
So
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
I hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. Can I free her? I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive. I don't know. Oh, slay the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave without saying anything. So we either slay, like, direct action is either to slay the princess, or try to at least. I have a feeling she will kill me again, or just leave, which she probably won't let me do. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
So?
Alright, fine. I believe you.
Thank you.
What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the
Yep.
princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
Why?
You don't know. Whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke.
Okay.
And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
Huh.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Okay. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? If someone as alive as me already have died, I don't think so. I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you said is true. Remain silent, I
Take
guess.
that silence as a sign that from this moment on, you're going to treat the task before you with the utmost importance and seriousness.
Yeah.
So glad that we're finally all on the same page.
Not really, but you know. Attack the prince. No longer slay, just attack the princess. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. I think it's the best option.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
So she just has bloodlust at this point, I think.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
What do you mean forever?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh no, I wasn't asking you, Geeksen. I was just like wondering out loud. Oh god. I both love and hate that I have so many options because I am a very indecisive person. And now I'm like, I don't know what to expect out of this. I just got here, so I like context. So the only thing we know is that we are a sort of hero, and all we have to do is slay this princess, because apparently if we don't, the world is gonna end. And so we tried that one time, and then she killed us and we killed her, but we respawned and we are alive. But everyone except the narrator remembers that this already happened one time, and now she looks different. Now she's like a demon lady. Just attack her. I don't think.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Voice of the stubborn, please.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line
Like
of bright red blood.
Oh.
But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down.
I thought she had broken my trachea, but
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
uh-oh.
She almost looks disappointed in us.
Yeah, why is she
disappointed in us?
Yeah, why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
That
just here.
knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
Why?
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Oh.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point?
I don't know,
So
ma'am.
don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head.
Huh?
Reincarnation or not, this world needs you.
I am very confused.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us.
Okay.
Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Is it?
Listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through
Out of what?
her.
Bait an opening and outmaneuver her. Strike at her heart head on. Run. I think this should be like the best-ish option, maybe? I don't know. But I kind of want to, like, she said to just kill her, so strike at her heart
That's your
head
plan,
on.
then. That's your plan. You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge.
I mean,
at the
she told me
princess
to
once
just go for the heart, right? It's like a Stanley Parable, yeah. 'Cause there are so many decisions. Oh, she put her arm out.
more. You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum. Your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm.
Oh no, I
She
hate this
grins at you from
description.
behind her guard. Pull it out. We'll try a different angle.
Okay.
No, we can do
No,
this.
voice of the stubborn. Voice of
Just
the stubborn.
keep pushing.
This is not the bad.
We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in
Exactly. Oh, I hate that I have options.
her arm. You pull back on the blade's hilt, doing your best to free it from its sinewed prison. But as you tug the blade free, the princess slams
Oh,
down
no.
onto her knee.
My stomach is gone.
It collides with your ribs, and you feel them splinter, cracking like wet wood from the impact. And you find yourself in midair, effortlessly
I am so
darting across the
dead.
room. You hit the floor, your ribs complaining painfully, but you can feel the hilt in your grip.
Okay.
You still have your weapon.
Okay.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening.
Okay.
You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This
Yikes.
weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
How? Stubborn. Hello,
She's
spaghetti.
throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think
Welcome.
overpowering her
is a little out of the question.
She's throwing her ass like a ragdoll.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Oh, hi.
Oh! His arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
Uh-oh.
How disappointing.
Oh no, she's gonna crack my
She
head.
squeezes, pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark,
And you
and you die.
Oh, I actually felt that. Gave me the chills. The Eye of the Needle, Chapter 3. Oh my gosh. Again?
You're on a path in the woods.
We're not in the woods. We're in the
If you
cave.
weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Okay.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
Oh my god. Voice of the Hunted.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Game over, haha. Hope the brave knight was happy in the end. I don't think so. I think this was not what he was imagining when saying he would like to have his skull like smashed by her. Anyway.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
Maybe.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never
I don't believe you.
Then what is going on? What's going on is that you'd only be saying the things you've been saying if you'd already been here. And if you'd already seen the things you weren't supposed to have seen.
Like what?
It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin.
But there is no cabin.
It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same.
Yeah.
You are still an other.
And I don't trust
I
you.
don't trust you.
I like the voice of the hunted.
Unfortunately, you have an entire trip through the woods to reconsider that.
We don't
There's
have
nothing to reconsider. We're all for violence here.
no voice of the stubborn. Shut up.
I haven't signed off on anything yet. Violence is the answer here, but
No.
the method is equally important to the act. You can't let her leave the cabin.
So how long we've been playing? Just about a little less than an hour. Like 30 minutes, 40, something along those lines.
It's like I said, all just circles. Instinct tells me we need space, and I trust instinct. Nothing else to say. Not for me.
Okay. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence has poured out into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might all as well see this through. I'm done with this. Bye! I would say this one. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence has poured out into the
one
world.
of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further.
So she's actually spreading. So really, the cabin isn't really keeping her in.
Why wouldn't the woods change too?
Yeah.
Because they're not supposed to have changed. This
Hello,
is
people.
supposed
Welcome.
to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
Okay. Why is my stream stopping over here? Anyway. What if I don't agree with the plan? Okay, yeah, the answers are in the cabin. Let's go.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the
And
end
now
of the
there's
path,
rock around here.
staring up the hill at the cabin.
But it's still a
I hope
cabin.
you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning?
From what I gather, you've heard it all before.
Yep.
There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin. Hello, Raidski. Welcome. There's a mirror again.
Suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge.
But what about the mirror?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before.
I'm very confused as to
space or she'll kill us. The only space is out there. Take it.
But there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, and that's it. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive.
Are we sure? It hasn't really worked for us this entire time. Just approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
No, I see a mirror.
All we see is a damned mirror. This really is just like last time. It smells of nothing, yet it's
still there. Wipe the mirror
clean. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on
gone
command,
again.
It slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised?
Yep.
It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Sorry if I'm like being a little too silent. It's just that I'm like very confused as to what is going on. I have no idea what the course of action should be, and what is the mirror, and why are we here, and what is the princess, and what am I, because I'm clearly not human, and all of that. So it may as well be a sheer cliff face. Oh.
The air hissing up from below is warm and wet.
I don't know, Maple, I'm just as confused as you are.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
What's a mirror supposed to smell like? Hunted? I don't know. Like I don't think mirrors smell like. You do you, buddy. You do you. I believe in you.
Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient.
No, I don't want her to talk to me anymore.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing
I thought she
show.
was like from the very beginning. I
you
thought she
can
was
do
probably gonna
better than
pretend to
that.
be innocent and stuff. But maybe it's just because I was like, "Oh, I'm here to kill you," that she dropped the facade immediately.
Go to her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one? I know you can't get out of there on your own. Are you sure you still want that to fight? I know you can get out of there on your own.
I don't want to be a monster chasing you down. I want to face you head on. I want an equal. It's so much better that way.
Then not me.
Closer. She needs to see us to give chase.
Alright.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember every crack and crevice. We'll need to be faster than her.
Okay, sure.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel.
Is she still a demon or is she now a dragon?
Imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me.
How did I get this
twist
route?
the blade in my
I
break
attacked
your
her
bones against my body.
the first
I want
time.
a real challenge this time.
Can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space,
Yup.
steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
Okay.
I really don't like the sound of this.
Me neither,
It's
but
the only way we live.
do we have much of a choice,
What
really?
are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do.
Why do you want to fight me, though, Biz?
So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Let's talk a bit first. We can always fight when we're done, but I have questions. I want to know what happened after you killed me. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space. Why don't you want to be free? Why do you insist on fighting me to the death down here in the dark? I'm not fighting you. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me.
The princess scoffs.
Can we just
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Are we back? I don't know what happened there for a second. Everything like froze. I think it was the OBS. That woke me up. Oh god.
As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Okay.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Will you now?
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and
I feel like she's gonna
infinitely
grab me by
distant.
the ankles and drag me back.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
What am I? I don't know what I am.
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there.
Can you hurry?
About almost. We're there when we're there.
Okay.
We'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door
Okay.
and roll onto the grass. Glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path.
Okay.
If you waver once, it's all over.
Big thighs though. I hadn't seen them properly. Nice.
There's nothing left to slow me down.
She sounds like Roxy
Do
from
you think
FNAF.
this
Kind
is
of,
better
yeah.
for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
Why?
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move.
I don't know what any of this means. Are you sure you want to do this? You're free and out here. I have the upper hand, but we don't have to fight. I want to save. Just slay the princess.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Is she
Her
gonna
body
strike me
braces
again?
for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the
Okay.
left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike.
For the hard.
Before you
Ah,
can finish the blow,
no!
you shout, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we?
I
Just
hope so.
might. But don't let it get to your
Exactly.
head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Okay.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster. The deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going, we can't stop now!
Why don't you just have her? Yeah.
But this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us!
Are they not?
But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
Okay. Is she dying?
You've outplayed me.
Please tell me you're
haven't
dying.
you? Something feels wrong. Something.
I like the stars though, they're very pretty.
Then what happens?
Huh? 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 But you do not have the chance to respond. Something has taken her away and left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and
I
find
got
her?
a Steam achievement. Yay, yatta!
And there's that mirror again. Why is it
Where's the
here? Why now?
narrator? Ow, my elbow. I hit my elbow. I don't know where she went and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Are we supposed to approach the mirror? The narrator's gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
I don't
It
know.
hasn't ended. We're still here. The
Yeah.
world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
To where?
There's something dreadful about it.
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
I think we're not gonna have
Thing reeks
an
of
option.
death. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
She goodbye to the Fortnite lobby. I don't know where she went and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
I need to go to your lunch. I'm gonna come back to you later. Good luck. Thank you, Maple. Thank you for stopping by. Don't worry.
It's like it's mocking us. Let's just stay still.
And then what? We kind of have to
I'm
approach.
begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
And why are you scared of that? You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. But I can't properly see myself. What am I? What am I? What am I? I can't see. I just see eyes in my hand. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. The cabin. Ah! What?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What? Is this the end of the world? Let's get her out of here. Do you know the narrator? Are you want to send me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity, destroy your body. I don't like any of these choices. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you mean? What do you think I am? I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me.
How so?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Are you what sent me to slay the
I have only
princess?
just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Also, is this a finger? I'm just realizing that this is supposed to be like a finger. Destroy your body and technique. What happens now? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing.
How can you see me though?
As I witness you.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Oh. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Okay. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself? Say nothing.
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins?
Yes, I need
another
answers.
ends?
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
But why?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So basically, unlock everything. How much will I forget? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? What if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find.
Huh?
I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
I am very... We're not a real one for that. The hands are not real in reality. Only real in the spaces in between. They don't cover our eyes, but open and close them. Okay. Hello, Echo Shark. Do you like this game? I see you got the buff waifu princess. I am very confused. Like, it's very cool that they give you a lot of options. I don't know what to think of it yet. This is my first time playing and I just ended up here. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Huh. If I help you, are you going to destroy the world?
Things that cannot be done. Destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Is it, though? You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers inside something sprawling and unilluminated.
But I'm supposed to destroy you. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow.
I'm not going back. What do you mean, wait?
If you need time, I'll wait with you.
Wait forever. That is an option. I mean, I can always load, right? And go back here. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage.
You know, at the beginning it says it's a love story, but I am feeling very psychological vibes out of this, and I am like very... Like... Okay, I have a question for the people who already know about this game. No spoilers, but... If I forget... Is it like in Doki Doki where Monica deletes everything? Like all your save files, and there's no point in going back now? Like if I let her make me forget, are my save files going to go away? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand on the cage. You still have save files. Okay.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side, until ready to return to mine.
To your box? Oh. Uh-oh. It froze. The game froze. The game froze. Hello? Ma'am? 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 It just froze. Oh, and it closed. Excellent. Okay. I have so many questions. Okay. Basically, you just gotta collect more variations of the princess when making different choices. Yeah, I imagine so when she said something about finding her different pieces. But wait, why is the game not... Okay, boot up. Come on. Come on.
To me, though you were gone mere moments,
I never left your side.
left your side.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Okay.
You won't.
Oh. Oh! Alright. Fun. A tunneling vessel. Bring the eye of the needle to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
The real slay
is
the
a cabin.
princess starts here. I'm just getting all these Steam achievements and I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Wait. Yeah, the choice I made closes the game, yup. You're waiting forever right now. Love that part. Interesting. Okay, okay. Alright. What is this? Oh, this is my history. Load. Should I? I mean, this is the beginning again, so it doesn't matter. But what about... Okay, this one doesn't matter. I already like saw the end of it-ish. We saw the mirror anyway, so this one doesn't matter either. Maybe only these because of the different dialogue options, but I don't know. Anyway, you're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Oh! Or... I don't have a controller. Well, I have one, but I didn't know I could use it for this one. Okay. No loading needing. This is still your first playthrough. Okay. Now, I was just saying more as saying like to not go back to the same route. It's just for those that I'm like, I would like to load again. Like when she's in her demon form and maybe asking her different questions or saying something else. But that could be a thing for the future. Right now, I am more interested in like exploring from the very beginning. So I asked, last time I asked about the end of the world. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? And he called me a monarchist. We are now gathering perspectives. Interesting. Can someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Viva la revolución! I kind of want to be like completely silent this time around. I want to just go and do what I'm supposed to do and see what happens.
Way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Doesn't matter.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceeding to the cabin. Also, who's the narrator? I have many questions about the narrator. And what am I? I know I look monstrous, but...
Is almost entirely bare. The air is the blade is your implement.
Yep. I am gonna take the blade. I also wonder what happens if I don't take the blade and I just enter the basement.
Difficult to slay the prince.
Enter the basement. I don't have time to listen to you, narrator. I need to go and do my job.
The door to the basement creak. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it fool you.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs.
Is the princess hot? Kinda.
With the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her.
I mean, look at her. She pretty. How did you deal with her buff demon form? Mind if I tell you what I got when I got that princess? Is one of my favorites. Those questions will be answered in time. Okay, okay. I mean, sure. As long as it's not like super spoilery, I guess. Like in the sense of if it has a major reveal, just she crushed my ribs like twice, so you know we weren't very talkative. Go down the stairs. Okay, there's a heavy chain around her wrist. Okay, to the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Isn't she?
Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the
apparently.
task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yup. What? No way. Where do you think why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you got me here. I'm here to slay you. Nah, I haven't decided yet. Still your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason,
Yeah.
right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have,
But
you'll have
then
to get close enough to use it.
why aren't you like, my question is
So,
more,
you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I
my
can
question
do.
is more, why aren't you trying to free yourself?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate...
Yeah. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way.
She didn't even
to
fight
see
back
your
this
blade
time.
Already sinking deep into her heart.
I kind of felt bad when I saw those big, sad eyes. And now I have feathers? Or have I always had feathers? I don't know.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I don't know.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
I mean, we can't either, technically.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
How do you know this,
But
though?
it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Did she?
But is it over? Really over?
I don't think so. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that.
Then
And
she's
why
not
shouldn't
dead.
we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You're right. She said, let's just get... Narrator. I don't believe you. But I kinda don't want to remove the blade because I feel like she'll kill me. Hold on, let me read chat. You're already doing the buff demon from again, then it shouldn't really matter. Okay. We already know she can punch. I wonder what else she can do. How cold-hearted of you. I mean, she crushed my ribs last time. I'm not risking that, you know. I kind of don't want to go through that again. It was supposed to be the sound of a stabbing. When I got the buff demon, and listening to Sovereign. Oh, really? Interesting. I told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that. You're right, she's dead. Let's just get out of here.
Exactly. It's over.
But is it?
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We haven't.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
I feel like she's just gonna burst out of the door in just any
but
moment.
That day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, let's just go. Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
But
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Excuse me? I was hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world. Okay. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. You know, dear narrator, screw you.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past.
Why is my reward eternity?
This is
Who
the
told you I
beginning
wanted
of
eternity?
Your reward. This is what's best for everyone.
I have a feeling that I am supposed to be the bad guy here.
You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
You did the cave tile.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? Of course we are. I like it here. I'm happy. We're happy.
Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to. No, we're happy. I'm sure of it. Oh, so many choices. I hate this. We're happy.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes.
More happy time passes.
Though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is. Not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Are you sure?
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
Where? Oh, sorry. My mic, my pop filter, fell off. Hold on. By the way, Miss Streamer, what should I call you? My name is Leo. Nice to meet you, Echo Shark. I am your resident demi-vampire singer and professional simp. And yeah, I got like tangled in my intro because that's always how I greet everyone when stream starts. But yeah, my name is Leo. Hi. So much happy. Where are we going to go anyway?
Little voices, please fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass
so
ceased
time
to have any
just
meaning
stops
to you long before that shift.
being.
You simply exist. Happy.
Who knew that this was the true way to achieve happiness all along? Good ending. Woo, you saved everyone.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
What do you mean? Past the point of no return, there's no going back now. What does that Steam achievement mean? Okay, maybe I'm not happy, and I'm not just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Am I going to have to off myself?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
I imagine so. Aren't I happy? What is happiness,
hear
really?
Everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Sure,
right.
Why not?
It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place
Not the happiness.
to end.
Wonderful cabin with nothing in it.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
Narrator, I am so... Wouldn't using the blade, kill us when we'll be dead?
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die.
Why would you want to leave? We're so happy.
Angle,
the sweet,
really
sweet release of
anymore?
death.
This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
Chad's the voices in your head, exactly.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
How do you
That
know?
little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Would you rather be happy or die? Every bit of him said if we die here. Okay, I just want to see if like eventually making different like dialogue choices changes anything, but sure.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving
No.
the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
What bliss? What are you on about?
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down.
Oh, so I just left my blade there? She's gone.
The princess's body is dust and bones.
Oh.
Though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Nice.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
He's so sarcastic about it. An empty cabin filled with happiness.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path...
Yeah, there's a princess. We're here to slay her to save the world. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm not wise to your tricks. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. But I killed myself. What am I doing here? Kinda want to see what happens if I once again just completely go... That was dark, yeah. If I just do it.
A warning. Before
Yeah. She would lie and cheat.
She won't be a problem.
Yeah, she won't be a problem. And the voice of the stubborn is not here, thank goodness.
The interior of the cabin is cold.
Now it's not
a soft odor
stone.
of dirt permeating
It's
the
still
air.
a cabin.
Cobwebs flutter in
But
the
there's
corners.
like
You can hear wind
tapestry?
whistling outside,
Tapestry?
banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Yeah, hold on a
The
second.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
True.
Like I've been saying, she's dead.
Voice of the
We killed
cold.
her already.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the bait. What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror clean. There's
Reach
just a wall.
forward and rub your... But there
Okay.
was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it.
Okay.
Clearly it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Just enter the basement. Each princess has a different soundtrack if you notice. I had
The door
not
to
been
the
paying
basement
attention, but yes,
room
now
was
that you
open,
point it out,
revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden
it is
stairwell.
different.
Everything is coated in a thick
The
layer of dust. and you
Demon
can feel it
Princess
settle into your lungs as you
soundtrack was
breathe
a
in
little
the
more
stale
like
air.
sinister,
The very building itself
more
feels dead.
kind of like ready to go to
If
battle-ish.
the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Is her corpse still there? Yep.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor,
Haha,
its wrist
narrator.
still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
Alright.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at
What
you,
is that?
followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Is she a
Finally,
ghost?
the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
I don't know, you tell me.
Ghost! Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Like, what kind of issues?
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
I don't like this.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing.
She's very
across
pretty
your skin.
though. What's wrong with the voice of stubborn? He's my hard-headed homie. I don't know, he was annoying to me at first. Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas looking ghost. Smash. Yes. Yeah, would.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means
Really?
we could kill her again, if we wanted
Could
to.
we? Wait and see how things play out, or slay the princess. Just...
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air.
Yep.
No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes
She can't
through,
possess me any day of
unable
the
to find
week.
anything solid.
Interesting.
You're adorable when you're confused. But I didn't say you could touch me.
Oh.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finished the job? Or what?
Kind of, yeah. If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Of course I attacked you. You're supposed to end the world. That's why I killed you last time too. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? I wouldn't ask that. What do you want from me? Okay, team. I'm out of ideas. Thoughts? Fine, if I can hurt you, then really isn't anything for me to do here. I guess I'll get going. Slay the princess harder.
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment.
Whee!
She draws in close.
No, don't run in close.
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me. So
Really
we could
now?
live here
Did you?
together.
Did you? Where are you?
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home.
Did you now?
Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares.
Can you,
into
like, take your arm away from me?
Language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Something should have happened.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Are you sure? Stare at her in
You
silence.
can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
Really now?
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return
We
the
should
favor.
return the favor. What is this sound I'm hearing on my left ear? It's like... Slay the princess.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. But it's too little, too late.
Heart
In her
Ripper.
hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps.
Why is my heart yellow?
Did we get her?
I don't think so, buddy.
Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark. And you die.
I mean, I would have bled out anyway. The Wraith. So each chapter has a different name depending on the route you're in?
You're on a path in the wood.
You're not in the woods.
And here we go again. Off to slay her.
Again.
The deck's stacked, isn't it?
Cheated.
We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost. We start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it. Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this.
I like the
There's
detail
got
that
to
her
be
arm
a
is still
right
changed.
answer.
Yeah. Shame she was a cutie. Is the wraith not cute? I mean, I'll go back and do the other options because I found this route more interesting, but I don't know. I kind of wanted to follow the path of me just being like cold and silent and just like doing my thing to see what happened. There's gotta be a way out of this. There's gotta be an answer.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all
Probably.
of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy.
Well,
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be, seeing how many ways they can screw with us.
it could be.
Maybe it's all some kind of sick joke to them. But wouldn't
Do you
that
think
get,
this is some sort of sick
I
joke?
don't know, boring?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Okay.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Are you saying that because you thought that I would just stay in your happy cabin forever, or?
Well, we didn't have to start over.
Yeah.
We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Exactly.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
And what is my happy ending
The
to you?
ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void. And then you told us we were happy.
Mm-hmm.
Were you happy? Of course we weren't happy.
No.
That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring. It was bullshit. So you killed yourself?
Yes.
Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track.
Okay.
You're real. The princess is real.
The
The
world
world
is
is
real.
real. The people in the world
Are
real.
they?
And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite
Is it?
unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it
You seem more
almost
cautious
worked.
because maybe
So how
you
about you give
thought
it one last try?
she also wanted to
Because
break your
killing
ribs.
yourself seems to
Yeah,
undo
pretty
all the
much.
good you almost managed
Pretty
to
much, yeah.
accomplish.
I mean, from what I can gather, given her what she said to us this last time she killed us, is that probably I could have reasoned with her. So that's why I want to load back after we're done with like this version of this route and see what would have happened if instead of like just trying to slay her, I tried to talk to her instead or something. Sounds like it almost worked, so how about you give it one last try? And do all the good you almost managed to
All this
accomplish.
standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Free her? And why should we help you? All you're going to do is lock us away forever again. Are you the narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. What happens if we don't go into the cabin? That's another option. There's something else we haven't tried. Turn around and leave. Okay, so for this, I'm just going to stay
Continue down the path
true
towards the
to
cabin.
my cold demeanor.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Sure.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Are you?
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out.
See what I care? It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
True. Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the
Lots
distance.
of pretty stars.
Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building.
Hello, El Burrito
clashing and
Carmesí,
joining
welcome.
and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains.
Really?
It's supposed to be a pristine
We don't have the
blade.
blade.
Why isn't there a pristine blade? Great. Something else has been taken away from us.
Oh my god, the voice of the cheated, I love you.
The only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
I mean, it shouldn't, right? I'm also curious what happens if you just go in and don't take the blade in like the main route. Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of this hallway and that right now we can see behind it. What's there? What's behind it? Just approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched.
Yep.
You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge.
Yep.
We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
I have the mirror
What else
clean.
she's waiting for us right now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Yeah.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit. Where is she?
Oh no.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Ow.
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from
What
ear
are my
to ear,
feet?
crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh, hi.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness.
Did you?
I gave you a chance to make things
Oh,
right.
that's my bent foot. Nice. What am I? Once again, I am more curious to know what kind of creature am I?
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over. Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse.
Okay.
Well, maybe a lot worse.
Yeah, you don't look the, you know...
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Oh, so you're gonna possess me?
You get to watch me do it. Completely
I mean,
helpless.
if you're gonna do that, you shouldn't break my foot, because then you're just gonna be limping. Just saying.
I say we let her do it.
It's something different.
Do we even have a choice?
I mean...
Always have a choice.
Do I?
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
Yep.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas. I think my vote's the only one.
I like the voice of the cold. Look, we're even now. I kill you and then you kill me. Water under the bridge, right? Nah. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. I'm a victim in all of this too, you know. Wouldn't possessing me be against my... Well, make you know better than me? You don't have to evil. You don't have to do this. You need to take my body. Can I just open the door for you? That's fine. I actually came here to free you. Struggle?
You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake
Wooden
free from
smash,
her.
wooden smash! Is another example. Oh. So we're in completely new territory.
It's so easy to make you squirm, but I won't be crueler than I have to be. I don't want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, like, if you break my ankle, then you're just not gonna. This just contra.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway
You know?
as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
And yet she still has her booba. Excellent.
Practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Have you seen me
Not
take
like
any
this.
action to like actually do
have a
it?
weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I and the rest of the world are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume.
Oh
There's
my
supposed
god.
to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up.
Huh.
Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Can I just?
Her vision
Oh.
fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Oh. Huh?
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Okay. What if I don't?
So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know.
What is the other
Don't
option?
help either of them. Flip the table. That
Has
gap
it
where
now?
the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Sure. You think I wouldn't?
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Yeah, okay. You know what, dear princess? I'm gonna throw myself into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
There's no way to stop me if my body is falling.
As you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body, one foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
This is some love story, right? Like, I'm just remembering that at the beginning of the game, they're like, this is a love story. And I'm like, is it?
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches. And you collapse forward.
Yay! Death.
The darkness swallowing you.
I don't hate
The
you,
thought
but you
slips
were,
through you,
you know, you weren't very nice
as you
about it.
fall and fall.
Although, granted, I wasn't very nice about it either in the beginning, but that was also your fault, so.
What an end. But at least it's ours.
Yep.
An empire of frigid nothing. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it.
Okay.
What happens now? But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh, and why is that?
Oh.
He's gone. But
Bye. Oh. Oh, you're getting absorbed now. Bye. Go become a part of whatever the thing in the mirror it is. And you feel resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory returns.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we... And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Because we need to forget. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you.
Why?
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. So you're the real puppet master here? Can't believe I tried to help.
Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Load. This one. Yep. I don't want them to, like, turn against me, so I'm just gonna...
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
Don't worry.
You don't need to comfort them.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side, it's going to be nice. Huh. Alright.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. So, this is all going to work out?
Yeah, I just might not see you again,
Whatever
voice of the
makes
cheated.
you happy.
Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. It's still me. You've grown. How have I grown? Long quiet once again. Hey girl. What up?
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Why do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Dead bodies grown in blood. I think that's why you've grown. Oh. If you haven't noticed, the long quiet is like a vague shadow version of the outside of the cabin. Yeah, it when he was like, oh yeah, don't worry, the world is gone, I was like, this looks like where it was before, but I'm not sure. Hmm. You're not actually saying anything.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say.
Then you need to
If you do not like my answers,
ask me questions.
then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Alright.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression.
So you're the same person, you're just like gaining different parts of personality, maybe? I think for now.
There is a hurt that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being.
That inform your being.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
Okay. For now, I am ready to go back.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Okay.
We will meet again.
The hero and the princess.
You're on a path.
Okay. Narrator, shut up. Let me just go back and save here. Or not? Save here. I want to load and see what would have happened if I didn't slay her. Yes. So she has a body, she's right there. That means we could kill her again if we wanted to. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yes?
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
I killed you. Why are you doing that being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. I am sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too and I'm floating. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you do? After I killed you, this cabin. Huh. Guess I should tell you I wasn't to kill you. You were going to end the world. I was told you were going to end the world. Okay, clearly saying you isn't going to work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of ideas, thoughts. If you're dead, then there really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. So I can't really tell her that, oh, I'm here to free you. But if you're gonna stream for that long, but you could beat the game in about 5 hours. He has a ton of replayability to different princesses, though. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, probably the main, if I just did like normal-ish different routes, I would probably be able to beat it faster. But I kind of want to see every option. I don't know if I'll explore every single option on stream, but I kind of, because I tend to do that. For the newcomers here, I do tend to do that. I do tend to finish games to their 100% on stream. So maybe, but with this one, I might skip some, maybe like off stream, just so this doesn't become very boring for you guys, but I was gonna tell her something and I forgot what was it. Why are you different? What do you want from me? Kind of want to tell her that about like the whole killing myself and all of that. So let's save it here. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself? Try to find some sort of revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again.
Are we putting this to a vote? Because personally, I'd prefer if we didn't die again. If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
Okay.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you. I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please,
try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check. Oh, there's no normal-ish route. Every route can have some weird outcomes. Yep.
I just want to go home.
Go home where?
Just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I
Really
can feel
now?
it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out. Which, in case you haven't been listening,
I mean, narrator, honestly, I don't care. If I do what you say, I end up in purgatory, basically. Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the vixen you threatened me last time. I'm sorry I killed you last time. Shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me. Let's team up. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you.
Or maybe
you have unfinished business with me.
Huh.
All I know
She's
is
really
there's a
pretty.
hole in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
I'm sorry I killed you last time. Shouldn't have done that. Is there a way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up.
Okay. I didn't want to be open to the idea, but there's no denying it now. You've clearly been here before.
You think?
Oh. What tipped you off?
Was it the corpse?
Was it the corpse? Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that nobody tricked you.
Yeah, you did.
I've done nothing but give you wholly accurate information, and I'm sure whatever version of me
Honestly, looking back at this,
world you came from
dialogue is crazy
you
once you know the
accurate
full story of the game.
information as well.
Really now.
And how do you know that? Because
Yep.
any other me you've met is still me. And I haven't tricked you, nor do I have any desire to trick you.
I don't believe you.
And clearly you decided to heed most of the warnings I gave you. Otherwise you never would have mostly slayed her. But we did slay her.
Yep.
Yes, fine, you did slay her. But clearly part of her is still unslayed.
Unslayed.
There's no point wasting time bickering over semantics. The fact that you apparently botched the landing isn't on the me you're talking to, nor is it on any other version of me that you've encountered. You're using a lot of words to say a lot of nothing.
True.
The enemy of my enemy.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home.
Then how do I help you?
Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
She doesn't know.
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. Wherever I'm supposed to be.
How
specific.
And how convenient for her.
Yep. Okay, is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing.
Then how do I help you?
But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least.
So, do you want to possess my body again?
I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place.
Will the princess go
Even
on the
the
wife
spaces
list?
between the
Not yet.
walls.
Maybe this version.
But I never found a way out. I always wound up right
Maybe this version.
back here.
But I'm not quite sure yet. See, not every princess wants to break your ribs. Well, I'm sorry for doubting her after she did.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now.
I feel like she
Everything
would
be
try to
fine.
hunt us. And maybe there will be nothing outside anyway. And the narrator somehow will try to force us to keep going.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
I forget that the voice of the cheetah is not
You
here.
can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
Yeah, so you want to possess me. Okay.
After
Ah!
all,
Don't make the creepy face, just...
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can
Yeah,
possess
she's asking
us?
that.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
I don't know.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say.
He
to
would
the
just
one
go
who
away,
wants her dead
probably.
so badly. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
What if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? You leave once we're out of the cabin. Hold on, my doggo wants to be let outside. There we go. Alright, so... Possession is good for you. Yeah, she wants to leave the cabin, or she wants you to save her. I don't know. The answer is no. I need to think on this. We need to talk about what happens after you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world.
and what? You just believed that? You killed me without giving it any thought?
That's cold.
That's cold.
That's rich coming from her. Every time she touches us, it's like we freeze over.
Yep.
She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there.
She is
What's
right, but
done is done. What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion
get the better of us. Obviously, it was wrong for me to believe that. How could you have ended the world if I was it for you? Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. What are you going to do if you get out of here? Well, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
Leave it at that. What are you going to do?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
I had to turn up the volume because I heard her whisper differently, but maybe that's just me being
Maybe
paranoid.
I'll haunt you. It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
Her afterlife.
The princess leans in close and pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
I don't think most living people could answer that, either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
Leave it at that. Stop playing the victim. Why are you not dead? Okay. I can't let you out and I won't let you possess me. Okay, sure, let's get you out of here.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
At least this princess doesn't have the let me possess you or I'll break you every bone in your body. Yup.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Do you?
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Just shut up, narrator. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Oh.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Okay.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Can we get a do-over? I don't think that
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now.
possible.
The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your
Oh.
muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
You know who she sounds like in this version? She sounds like Baby from FNAF, which I don't know if I like.
Open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yep.
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
What
Hey.
shreds?
I'm not a shard of broken glass.
What?
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice. I'm me, is what I am. Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I mean, true.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you?
Not very much.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you.
More important.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Am I? I think you were too
This
polite
is
for my liking.
infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this.
And I'm not gonna let you convince me, narrator, because you got me to kill myself, so... There's too much noise. I can also slay the princess again, somehow. Does it happen if I stab myself? Ooh. It is a little bit worrying that is my first go-to. The lore spill this route, right? Maybe that's just how it feels to be possessed. Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
Now start
I'm
climbing.
just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
I mean, supposedly you're going to end the
That's
world.
exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
How?
If she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is,
It's outside of the world too.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
It could be. We're in an endless loop after all.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make
She sounds so innocent.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Rude.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
Then why don't you leave my head like you always do?
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Great! That is awesome.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle.
You know, casual.
Before you open
you know,
it.
yeah, I will forget about it entirely, you know, because I'm a ghost. You pause before you open it. Oh no.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next. Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks.
And why
as
is
you
everything
twist it,
dark?
and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground. You and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
No, he didn't die.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here.
Yeah.
But that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends? Or
what I'm
on top of the
understanding
other
from
world,
this...
not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Yeah, what I'm understanding from this is that no matter what you do, once you enter the cabin, there is nothing outside. It doesn't matter if you wish to return, it doesn't matter if you don't actually kill her and you help her out, it doesn't matter if you kill her and then quote-unquote win. There's always the void.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
You can, but you will be absorbed. You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me
I feel so bad for you because I know what's about to happen to you.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Is it? Yeah, probably.
She's gone. And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, we've been here before.
Like, you don't need to...
See you on the other side.
If you say so. We'll trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
Approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. You need to see what's in it. Have I grown again? Yep. The long quiet. And there she is. It always looks like a fire, but I forget that they're supposed to be like the arms flailing around.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
But do you still
Whenever
retain
you are
the
ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
wraith, or am I gonna have to do that again? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You...
Can you give me a single straight answer? What does it feel to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my
What is with the
experience
arms?
stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts
Then the
in my
booba
nature,
and yeah.
and there are familiarities that bind
Yeah,
everything
she looks
together.
better than the booba skeleton.
It
What is with
feels
the arms?
correct.
I don't know.
This is
We
what
just
I need
accept
to
that
be.
they are a thing.
This is the only path forward.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. But can I
Those
not do the
paths
things
lead
I've
to
done before?
worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
So, if I try to get the demon lady again, she won't let me. Is that what this is about? Huh. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Okay, she does not have the booba skeleton anymore. The princess is replacing her as the second perspective. The booba skeleton is just a normal thing. Okay, I'll explain in a second. Then it's a good thing that I stayed with the demon lady and all of that. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream for a life she could never have. But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for an understanding heart.
So it's a good thing that I went with this one instead of the raid, because from what I'm gathering, the different perspectives you are getting out of this story will end up making the final version of the princess. So if I give her all like murderous, angry, evil princesses, she will become that. While if I give her nicer things, she will be nicer. Or if I give her a mix of things, then she'll be probably more like a human being. That is what I'm understanding with the perspectives. So now that I've redone this, I kind of have divided my story into two different paths. One where the raid is the one she absorbed, and another one where the ghost is the one she absorbed. Interesting. She will make for an understanding heart.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Interesting. What do you feel about me? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky.
So probably like
and
another
I yearn
3.
for more perspective.
I feel
will
like.
have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
What happens if I attack her though? I'm gonna put this far here, and I'm not going to explore that right now. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
And then
we will meet again.
glass breaks. Yep. Everything goes dark and you die. The hero and the princess. Bring the spectre to her.
In the woods.
Alright, narrator, shut up. I am going to slot 3 are not available anymore, so I'm going to save it here. And I probably am gonna leave it here because it's been 2 hours and a half. Oh my gosh. Okay. So hope you find my favorite princess. You won't question this being a love story if you find that perspective. Okay, I won't spoil the ending. All I'm gonna say is I wouldn't recommend trying to change what she will be in the end. Just try stuff and see what stuff does. The end result will still be worth it. I think you should try attacking her. Let's just see. Like I already saved the new path forward. Let's see. Yeah, just load it and attack her just real quick, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
So if I try to destroy my body then? Oh.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. Oh, here's the skip button. I didn't notice. Anyway, so with that, confused. The whole thing about the booba skeleton is because I'm gonna try to sum this up as quick as I can. So you are a hero. You are not human. Given on the what I've seen, like on our arms, we have claws, we have feathers, we have like, I don't know if they're scales, but they're like patches of something. So we're not human. I don't know what we are. But we're supposed to be a hero that has to slay the princess, because if she's not slain, then she will end the world. That's what the narrator tells us. And we have like different voices in our head that I think are part of like our personality, like different ones depending on the route you take, that retaliate against the narrator most of the time and try to guide you to what you could maybe do if you want. But your actions, like depending on the choices you make, your actions lead you to a different type of princess each time. And so very much this is a game where your every action you take has consequences, apparently, or almost every action. And so the first time I did I actually managed to like kill the princess and then she returned as a ghost. I kept being like this cold hero that only wanted to keep doing his mission, and I ended up getting a wraith instead of the pretty ghost lady here, and that became part of the hand flailing entity that I don't know what is, but that wants you to bring her different perspectives for what I'm assuming is to become a whole being with different experiences. And that's pretty much all I know so far. So instead of like, I was curious to see what would happen if you had a little bit more mercy on the ghost. And so what ended up happening is that I ended up like doing a whole different route technically, and now instead of the booba skeleton, I have integrated into her whole being the ghost, the pretty ghost lady. And so after that we're gonna continue from there and see how many more vessels we need, or perspectives we need to bring to the actual like arm flailing entity and see what happens. So yeah, we're just insane, kind of. Anyway, but I'm gonna leave it here because it's been 2 hours and a half and I need to keep working on some things, like the thumbnail for Friday. So I really like this game. It is very interesting and it tickles my brain in a very specific way that I didn't know it was possible. Like, it kind of makes my head hurt thinking about all the possibilities, and then if my theory is right and every perspective you give her is forming her personality, then there are endless possibilities as to how she could turn out. So I'm gonna have a field day trying to unlock everything here. Probably off stream, because if I try to do it on stream, it will take forever. But I'll try to do as many as I can on stream, of course. How often do you think you'll stream this? Probably once a week if possible. The reason why is because I usually only stream 2 to 3 times a week, and we have other ongoing series right now. I just wanted to try this out because I've been waiting for so long to actually get to it. But this seems like a lot of fun, and it's probably gonna take us a long time, but I am interested in continuing this. So depending on how things go, it will be either once or maybe even twice a week, but first I need to finish the other series we have. So maybe at the start it would only be once per week. So yeah. But with that, because we still need to finish Lake of Voices and Omori, and I'm starting a new game 2 days from now, and and I still haven't finished Undertale. Well, the genocide run anyway, so yeah. But with that, everyone, thank you so much for coming, thanks so much for being here and giving me a couple of your hours. Let me take my toggles off because I am not scared nor nervous anymore, and I will see you tomorrow with Omori, of all things. So yeah, anyway, bye bye. I'm gonna take you now to the ending screen, because if not I'm gonna yap forever, because this game is very interesting and I want to keep going, but I can't right now at least. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with Omori, and that's pretty much it for now, I think. Anyway, bye bye guys, bye.